Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And off we go from South Florida. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give, rushed to his left. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down to keep the drive alive.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Jelani Tavai there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by the linebacker, Jelani Tavai. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Patriots are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing. Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck with his pass rush.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
On play action, here's May. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it'll lead to a second down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
The drive will start on the ground. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Let's go. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. Ooh, well, now you see him, now you don't. Good juke move there. And a gain of 6.
49-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From just shy of midfield, here's second down. He'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
3rd and 2.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down by a good couple of yards. They get 3 on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Up the middle they go. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
This one into the hands of Brown. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
60 Eagles, 6, let's go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Space to run inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play. And results in a big touchdown.
The Dolphins
Back to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Dolphins 10, Patriots 7. Jason Sanders to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
And he'll get forward for a couple. Chop Robinson, the man to bring him down.
At the 31, a 3-yard pickup. Brings up
From the 31, here's second down and 7. Out of the gun, here's May. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Throwing on third down is May. Open man, right side. He's got it. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, New England.
Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Patriots 14, Dolphins 10. To kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Their own 21-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
At the 19-yard line.
Ready up.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Every rookie that finds themselves in the lineup, Mike, they're trying to make plays that keep them in the lineup. Continue to show your coaches they can trust you as a young player in this league, and he continues to make plays like this. He's going to find himself in the lineup more and more often as the year unfolds.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. So after one, the Patriots out on top. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
It is 3rd and long.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Viking 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. Task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That is caught. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this one all the way. 86 yards. Touchdown, New England. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Set. Check go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Dolphins first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Here's first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Second and 10.
Let's go.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Cowboy 80.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Here we go.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. Stop at the 6, and that sets up third and goal.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Roll, roll, roll. Go.
Back on the ground and back to Wright. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Wright. Touchdown Miami. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. Open man, it's Kyle Williams. He's got it. And he'll mark him down up beyond the 30. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First down, New England.
Throwing is May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Jalen Phillips working his way in to earn his 2nd sack of this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw now, May. He'll look deep here for Diggs. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Now, May. He's going to try it here again. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
Go, take it to the house. Bring it in. Ready, ready.
Handoff as they try to run it here. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Taken down at the 41. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Alert! Alert! 60!
They'll stick with him again. And he's in! Ollie Gordon. Touchdown, Dolphins. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And that right there is how you regain momentum. You just gave up the lead, but now here comes a huge boost by your special teams. Just an excellent return. Going to set them up with great starting position on this next drive.
soon. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
13 yards on
Now
the play.
it is first and goal.
For a Patriots first down.
Here's May. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. Now they'll be looking at third and goal.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Patriots tie the game at 24.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Borregales now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Pats will go up by 7.
Patriots 31, Dolphins 24.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Right back to the air following that pick six. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. He'll drop to throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. He'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. that one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
Second and 9.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
At the 13-yard line.
Shut up. 70 Lions. Let's go.
I'll give on the ground, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 10-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
It's a gain of 2.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. 3rd and 5.
Come on.
Back to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will cut the lead down to 4.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get free.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Outside, complete to Thomas. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. Got a man downfield, it's Thomas. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
First down.
New England going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. May to throw on 2nd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is May. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
And I think it's really been to all of our surprise. We haven't really had to say his name very much so far, and I think you can give the defense all the credit for that. There's his first catch of the game, and it comes here in the 3rd quarter.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come with me, come with me.
He'll run. It's Henderson. He'll work forward for a couple. Chop Robinson, the man to bring him down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? May gonna look to throw. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And the defense can't come up with the stops there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. Finds an alley to the 35. And he's going to be taken down. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, New England.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Again, it's Henderson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half and close this game out?
A modest game. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. at the Dolphins' 17-yard line.
It's in right. Double drop. Angel.
Throwing now is May. This one hauled in by Thomas. And they'll mark him out at the 8, but it is enough to set up first and goal.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. They'll run with Henderson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. And in motion, it's Diggs. Throwing on second down, May. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point is good, and the Patriots will extend this third quarter lead. So following the touchdown, Borregalis is back to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a yard.
Alert! Alert!
Here's a run going left. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. A carry here for Wright. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
From the 33, here's second and 8.
Come on. Set!
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And he'll take this one in. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Miami. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Made out on 1st and 10. That's complete to Henderson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's May. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And that'll move the sticks. That's a first down. Down to the 45-yard line.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
To throw on first down is May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And that is incomplete. We're trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. And that'll set up 4th down. Patriots ready for the punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The kid here to right. Oh, yeah. Into space. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Miami. 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year.
42. Patriots 38.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. To get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Their own 22-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. And left side, it's caught. Look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 78 yards. Touchdown, New England. The extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
Second and inches at the 45-yard line.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and inches. On second down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's a gain of 2.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, Miami.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go.
Run again with Wright into the secondary again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Gain of 20.
20-yard pickup there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. He'll run with Wright. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
15-yard line.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Quick throw, taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Jason Sanders for the Dolphin field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
And this one online. And it is good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one taken at the 10. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Good throw, out wide, it's caught. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Patriots.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A A gain of a yard.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Now, May. This one complete right side. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good.
A big one here in the 4th quarter. 33 yards.
3 yards on the play.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
To kick off for New England. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, a run for right. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 30-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. On 2nd down, it's May. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down. Coming up.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's got another one. Touchdown, Patriots. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Pats will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Harold Landry getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about.
Here we go, set.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard
And this is a tricky
line.
part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled?
And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. And it's 3rd down coming up.
Ready? Go.
They'll look to throw. That one out wide for Wright. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
And he will have a Dolphins 1st down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Set.
They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started. And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback, and it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
Quick throw here is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger. 19, take go.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. It took will wind up a turnover on downs.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim might have went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Second and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Third and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.